Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu from the Box Press Studio, Seth Geis, and from the Pastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man.
Dude,
Rocking
I,
and
I
rolling.
I thought we were I thought we were gonna have, well, we have had a mild winter, and I thought we're kind of out of the worst of it. And so it was like, this Calgary sucks you in because there's like kind of high 50s. I'm like, oh, this is really pleasant. This is literally like 56 or 57, almost 60 on Sunday.
That's good,
And
right?
this,
That's great, isn't it?
yeah, except this morning it was -2.
Dang.
So I was
You
like,
guys flux that much in a
it can be more. It's been more than that in the past, but I certainly, when I woke up this morning with a headache, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And then yeah, I looked outside. I'm like, okay, this is
damn.
awesome.
All
That's
right.
that's how it's going for me.
Oh. All right. So today we are talking about the Perdomo 30th Anniversary Connecticut Robusto. Cigar is a Robusto Extra 5-inch by 54. Comes out of the Perdomo factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Ecuadorian, Connecticut. Buy and filler both from Nicaragua. Blended by Nick Perdomo Jr. Price point is $12. Cigar was released in November of 2023. So with all that out of the way, Jiunn, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
This was like most cigars we smoke where the first third is good and the rest of it is, if I wasn't reviewing, I probably would pitch it and move on to the next cigar. So for me, first third was it's showing the traditional kind of sweeter, softer side of Connecticut shades, but also has like a nice layered, pepper to it. But for most of it, I thought it was pretty kind of one-dimensional with cedar, a little subtle red pepper spice driven. Really cool looking bands against that Connecticut shade wrapper, but that's as far as I'm going to take it.
All right, Seth, how about you?
Yeah, man. Nuts, cream, oak, cedar, a little bit of faint earth, a little bit of faint spices, just under medium strength and body. Really nice start. Yeah, it was a good start. Second, third, and final third kind of just continued with that flavor profile, maybe a little bit lacking. Decent burn, really good draw. John?
Yeah, I had a good start too. Echoing a lot of what June said. Sweet tobacco, dry hay, some pepper. It's more of a modern Connecticut style. Pepper kind of built up as the first third went on. So by the end of the first third, it was actually pretty intense. It was medium full, which surprised me. But overall good first third. And then, like June said, and Seth said, it's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it technically. It's just if you took the bands off and I smoked it, I wouldn't be able to pick this out from many other Connecticut's on the market, which is a good thing because it's fine, but it doesn't elevate. To me, it didn't elevate above something else that I could pick up on the market. So it was pleasant through the second third with creamy tobacco, some wood, some pepper, some bread, and it was good. Just not good enough. And then last third, creamy tobacco, baking spices, a little bit of wood, a little bit of bread on the retrohale as it kind of continued. But overall pleasant, but didn't elevate. Unevenness to the burn for me. Had to do a touch up in the first third to correct, and then kind of wavy throughout, but self-corrected without any intervention, which was fine. And then tiny amount into the resistance spectrum, so a little bit of snugness, but quite minor. So overall, pretty average for me. How about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, this cigar started with toasted cedar, dusty earth, and bold black pepper. Got a light hay note that joined in pretty quickly, and a light creaminess a bit later. Second third saw the hay and the earth become a bit dry, and the final third saw some wood bitterness join in. Construction was absolutely perfect for me. I thought this cigar had a nice flavor profile through the first two thirds. Had a good balance, good flavor delivery. Final third dropped a level as some of the wood bitterness joined in. And black pepper became pretty light, but I thought this was a nice kinetic shade offering and definitely a step up from the Maduro 30th anniversary. Price point's attractive. I'd be up for trying some of the other Vitolas as well, but I'd come back to this, and I'd really actually be interested to see how it pairs with coffee because it just seemed like it'd be a good complement to some coffee. So I may try that in the future, but yeah, I'll try this in the Toro size and maybe the Torpedo, but I thought it was good. All right, so let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top with me at 6.82. Jiunn gave it a 6.1. John gave it a 5.85, and Seth gave it a 5.75. My 6.82 matches up well. I thought it was a good flavor profile. Final third dropped down a bit. Had that perfect construction that kind of gets it into the high sixes for me. So definitely a cigar I enjoyed, one I come back to. Jiunn had that 6.1 matchup for you.
Pretty good. I thought flavor profile was pretty average, really good construction, so it bumped it up to the low six, but it's I don't care how good it might taste with coffee. I don't want to smoke it again.
All right, John, 5.85.
Yeah, it matches up well. Average, slightly above average flavor profile with near perfect construction. That's how you get to 585, and that matches up well. Below a 6, probably not something I'd return to. Price point is attractive though.
All right, Seth, 5.75.
Yeah, it lines up right where it was. First third was pretty good. Second third, final third about the same. Burn and draw really have kept it up that. Yeah.
All right, any final thoughts from you guys on this one?
It's kind of a lacking Connecticut for Perdomo.
Yeah,
I know that you scored it higher, and I was like, man, I thought it was. I was expecting more out of it, to be honest with you.
I was kind of hoping it was going to be something that kind of raveled the champagne because champagne's pretty good and Nick.
Like you look at it, it should look like it's smoked really well, right? All that really cool bands and
wrapper's nice.
It looks
they
nice, and
always,
then it's
they always do good
attractive
packaging.
price, But yeah.
Well, Aaron liked it, so if Aaron likes it, I'm sure there are lots of people out there that are gonna like it. So, because he's the hardest one to please.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a step up from the Maduro. I haven't smoked the sun-grown. I don't know if I'll get around to the sun-growns, but this kind of goes back to the kind of discussion we had when we were talking about the Maduro and how Perdomo kind of does this, multi-wrap version of all of a line. So I guess you got find one within the offerings that will match up to your liking, I guess. So.
What do you know offhand what the other sizes are? I assume it's probably a Toro and
there's a Toro, there's a Torpedo, there might be a Gordo. Don't quote me on that, but definitely a Torpedo and a Toro, I believe. So
yeah,
I'll try the Torpedo.
Yeah,
maybe on my travels I will pick it up.
And it's one of those Torpedoes that's got the really long taper kind of
nice
thing. So
I like that.
Yeah,
that's how Perdomo does it. He always does that.
Yep. All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Anniversary